Hare Krishna, my dear Prabhus and dear Matajis. Good evening. If you could hear and see me clearly, sound like naman dyan. Let me see your hands. Yan, puso pala. Isang puso naman dyan. Of course. Thank you very much for joining our prasadam class. Welcome, welcome, and good evening. Pabatiin muna natin lahat ng ating mga Zoomers, our dear Prabhus and dear Matajis. Hello. Kay Rolly Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Mervin Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Dalawa si Mervin. Radhanath Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Back to Kenny Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Back to KD Prabhu, Ni Hao. Kaiser Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Raul Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Your
Chantal Mataji, Hare
your
Krishna.
voice is always
Jinky Mataji, Hare Krishna. Chantal Mataji, yes, nagit ko na. Navadip Chandra Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Kamala Radhika Mataji. And of course, others will follow kasi they would not want to miss this. And before hindi na natin papatagalin, I would like to introduce one of my mentors. Di ba laging ko nakwento, I have mentors. I have 6 mentors. One of this, one of the mentor na I was talking about is our speaker, our educator for tonight. Pag meron akong important decisions, lagi kong pinapaalam sa kanya. Diba? And minsan agree siya, minsan hindi. So, ganun yung relationship namin. She's like our mother here in Brachiko Village. She started practicing Krishna consciousness way back early 2000s. Become full-time Hare Krishna devotee. So, full-time means tumira sa temple back in 2001. But before that, she never experienced cooking. So, imagine yun. Sobrang iba yun, di ba? So she became a temple manager. So different hats yung experience niya in our Hare Krishna community. She became a temple manager in 2001. And over the years till 2008, so almost 20 years, her services expanded to different fields in devotional service. Kasama na doon yung Food for Life organizing. So Food for Life means distribution of prasadam in mass number. She became also a pujari in the temple. And she facilitated cooking classes in Hong Kong. And of course, after that, after learning cooking from Kalachandri restaurant, yung manager doon, I think that's Padma Mataji, no? Yeah, that is one of the multi-awarded restaurant in Dallas. Between 2012 and 2018, she frequently traveled to China, sharing the knowledge of vegetarianism to the followers of Bhakti Yoga and conduct vegetarianism seminars. So maraming seminars in yoga studios and universities in Beijing with her own cookbook. So she has her own cookbook. If you want a copy, just let her know. But of course, it is in Chinese language. If kaya niyo magbasa, much ay si KD, maybe he could read. From 2015, she started um, taking students of Bhakti Yoga in different pilgrimage pilgrimage places in India. So nandun yung mga Hatha yogis natin, Bhakti yogis natin, like Rishikesh, Jaipur, Vrindavan, Mayapur, Delhi, etc., to give them first-hand experience of the Vedic culture and the simple living and higher thinking lifestyle of the authentic yogis in both paths. She was voted also the top one of the top 10 influential vegetarians in Guangzhou, China, and by Vegetarian Society of China. And of course, ito yung isang highlight doon. In 2018, Lalita Sundari Mataji, so sinabi ko na, moved to Braj Eco Village to serve in the same capacity. And that's why we have the great honor to have her tonight. Without further ado, pag nakita niyo siya magluto, you will feel na nagluluto siya with love, with care, like a mom, like a mother. And she brings a lot of inspiration not only by her service, but by cooking. And pag na-taste niyo yung prasadam na yon, it's outerworldly. So without further ado, Lalita Sundari Mataji, thank you very much for gracing us your association, and your presence. Hare Krishna. So please greet Lalita Sundari Mataji Haribol sa chat box natin. Yan, you can unmute your mic, Mataji. Hmm.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We can hear you clearly. Welcome, Mataji. Yan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Radha Charan. And then I'm happy that tonight can share with you some of my cooking experience. And then I'm happy that can be shared with the devotee in the Philippines. That is one of my favorite service here is teach cooking.
Yes. Before we start, would you want me to recite the invocation mantras?
As your program, then you just do it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So please join me as we recite the invocation mantras. This is for us to be able to be in the proper mood, in the proper mood of request and mood of humility as we further move on in learning prasadam class from Lalita Sundari Mataji. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Giridhari Swamin Itinamine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Itinamine. Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Pacharine. Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gora Tvishe Namaha. Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Nama. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, you have to unmute again. Yes. One more. Kamala Radhika, please unmute Mataji. One more, one more. We can still hear you. Kamala Radhika, please unmute. Yeah, Kamala, Hare Krishna. Please unmute Mataji. Unmute, unmute.
Already
Yes.
unmute?
Yes, now we can hear you now.
Oh, unmute. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Yes. In Chinese. Okay. So now have to start introduce tonight to preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tonight, I have two preparation want to share with you, and then it's use the same main ingredients. One is halava, and then it's use the suji, and then come out is a sweet, and that is famous in our community. And then another one also is use the suji, and then is mixed with the other vegetable, and then the name is called upma. Upma is that in our community, the devotee always take this preparation during the winter, and then because these two preparation use the main ingredient suji is very nutrition, and then it's rich on iron. So in our society, the ladies, when they deliver the baby, and then they will take this one quite frequency, because have to restore the iron. So they will eat quite frequent about this. So you can try these two preparation is easy to cook, and then it's very delicious also. We can start.
Which one would you want to start first, Mataji? Upma or halava?
The sweet first.
Okay,
Halava first.
halava. All right.
Yeah. Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our online cooking class. I'm happy to share with you my cooking experience. My name is Lalita. I'm come from Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, also, I'm a cooking class teacher. Today, I want to share with you that is halava. That is famous in India and also famous on our community. Okay, now we introduce you is the main ingredients is semolina. Semolina and the other name in India is called suji. They use this halava in the street, is very popular and very famous. And this suji, semolina, in the Western world, they use it in the pasta and spaghetti also. So when you read the package of the spaghetti and pasta, you can find out some product is using the semolina. Another thing that is the butter. One block of butter usually is 227 grams. But nowadays, because the businessmen want to lower down the price and competitive with the other branding, so this one is 270 grams. That is standard. Some now is already go down to 200 grams. That will use 1/4 cup of raisin, and then is 4 tablespoons of the walnut. That you can use another nuts, cashew nut, almond, is up to you. And then for sugar, now today we cook is a sweet, so sugar is cannot avoid. So I choose is the cocoa sugar. That is famous in Philippines because coconut is famous in Philippines, and the Philippine coconut oil is famous all over the world. So when you choose to make sweet, please choose the right sugar. So we start cooking now. Now we put half block of the butter. Let it melt. Turn on the fire. Let it melt a little bit. Okay. And then is half block butter. That means is 110 grams of the butter. At the same time, let it melt a little bit. Become a liquid form. And then now is the time we put 1 cup of the suji, semolina. And then we start to stir fry. Stir it properly nicely. This time the fire can be medium to high, but you have to keep eyes on the fire. Cook it nicely. Now it's half cooked because that the semolina is cooked with the butter, so it's very high temperature. If you once you touch, it will burn. So we put the walnut. Okay. At the same time, I'm cook. I boil the water. I boil the water with the raisin. Now I put the sugar once it is boiling, and then we can mix two together. If you look at the walnut detailing, you can see the walnut actually is changing color. If you look detailing, the color is changing step by step. You can see now it's almost done. And then the walnut is also is roasted properly already. See, the color is changed, okay? And then at the same time, the sugar water is boiling now. It's boiling now, okay? Then we have to mix two together. Remember, the semolina cooked with the butter. Now it's very, very hot. So when you put the sugar water into the semolina, then it will have some drama coming out like this. At this time, you make sure your face have to be far away from the semolina because that is very high temperature. Once any of the semolina touch your finger or your face, will be burned. You can see the smoke is coming out, and then you are very clearly to see the walnut is roasted properly. And then we put all together. We go back here, we put all together. We mix it nicely. If you want to put the vanilla, you can put it now. You can give me the vanilla and then you can mix it now because vanilla is no need to cook for a long time. Now it's very clear. You can see the walnut. Oh, too much. Only few drop is okay, okay? Already strong enough. Okay. Now you can see the walnut is properly roasted. It's golden color. The semolina and then the sugar water is mixed together nicely and properly. We just give time to let the raisin, the walnut, and the semolina, the fragrance mix together, and then we can serve. We not serve halava hot. We just only serve halava warm or room temperature. Okay, we cover it for 20 minutes and then can be served. Okay, now after 20 minutes, the halava is done. You see, it's become more in the form of pudding form. It's not hard, not soft. Now it's the time for serving. Okay, you can see now that it can serve now. Like before, when the halava is still warm, we put in the bowl, and then we can serve in the way you like. Or you can place in a tray, and then you can cut the shape you want and serve it. Okay, thank you very much. Please try to make it, cook it, and share your preparation with your family member and the one you love.
Hare Krishna, very nice. Okay, you can unmute, Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
It's a wonderful, wonderful preparation.
Actually, the halava can eat with the custard, and then some of the devotee, if they like, they will eat with the ice cream also, or put some cream.
Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Read the question
What is the
later.
question? Okay. Yes. And how do you say? Sweet is always is very important. Same important, same as the other dish. because once you eat little bit of the sweet after your meal, and then you will fully satisfied. So in the Western country, they eat the main course just only up to 70%, and then the leftover 30% is the sweet and a cup of tea, and then we'll complete the meal. So please try to cook, and then you will find out how nice of the halava.
Okay, someone asked, Mataji, how much water did you use? Just tell the measurement.
I let you know that the measurement. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Actually, is 1/2 block of the butter, 110 grams, and then is 1 cup of 1 cup of sugar, 3 cup of water, 1/4 cup of raisin, and 4 tablespoons of walnut. If you want to change the nuts into other nuts, cashew nut or pine nut, also is okay. Raisin also is, if you want, you can use cranberry, you can use apricot, also is okay. But personally, I like the combination raisin with walnut. But some of them, some of the halava, they change that it strawberry, can put strawberry, can put mango, can put pineapple, can put apple, can put banana. Just depend on your flavor, and then which one is the season, how to say, the seasonal fruit. So if you put strawberry, and then you just need to chop it nicely, and then once the water is boiling, and then you put the mango, strawberry, this kind of fruit, and just before you mix the semolina, the suji with the sugar water, then you put the fruit. But if you put pineapple, then you have to put beforehand, because that is pineapple you need to cook for sometimes, let's say few minutes, and then the pineapple, the sweet taste, the fragrance will go into the sugar syrup. And then is how much fruit you put, then you have to reduce your water a little bit. Let's say if you put mango, 1 cup of suji, you just only put 1 mango is more than enough. If you put apple, yeah, also is 1 apple or 1 banana, chop it nicely, and put also is okay. Yeah, but have to remember, some watering fruit, you have reduced the water. But if it's for the banana, apple, and then is strawberry, it's not necessary have to reduce the water. But for the pineapple, for the mango, then you have to reduce the water a little bit. Maybe let's say 1/4 cup. Yeah.
Okay. So from Kendrick, Mataji, can we substitute suji with other types of flour like almond flour or coconut flour? Can we also use sweetener instead? So he's asking about the substitute for suji, if he can use almond flour or coconut flour. We have the wheat flour.
Yeah. Coconut flour, I'm not sure, because I never tried, but we always cook with the wheat flour. Also is another kind of halava. The way is the same, the portion of water, flour, and then the sugar is the same, but have to stir fry the wheat flour properly until the fragrance is coming out, and then you put you put the sugar syrup. If you in your house, if you have atta, that means it's the wheat flour or the chapati flour, also can make halava. I also make other kind of halava, carrot halava, beetroot halava, and also can cook green papaya halava and wheat flour halava. Halava, that means they come out like a pudding, but suji is the best because it's the nutrition.
Okay, yeah, that's all. So can they use other sweetener? Like what if they will use honey, or they can use maple syrup? Or what else sweetener you prefer to, for them to substitute?
Okay.
If they will not use cocoa sugar or brown sugar.
If you don't want to use the brown sugar, that today the halava I use the brown sugar, cocoa sugar. If you don't want, then honey is not a good choice because the suji itself is mixed with the butter. It's very high temperature. Then will destroy the honey, and then the honey will have a little bit of a sour taste. If you want to use maple syrup, then the maple syrup, the taste itself is more mild, and then the sweet taste cannot coming out. Then you can try, but is half is sugar and half is maple syrup. You have to try first.
Okay. From Jonah, I read from somewhere that this is good for those trying to lose weight. This is good for trying to lose weight.
I personally, I don't know that is for lose weight. I don't know.
Well, maybe.
Right? Maybe upma. You just write, and then you check with the other preparation upma in the salty form, and then maybe you can find it out.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, yes. Another one is I will recommend you to cook is the carrot halava. The carrot halava is so good. Also, is good a nutrition, and then is also is very delicious. Okay, yeah. If we have a chance, have a time, we can teach this.
Mataji,
Okay.
regarding the carrot
Yeah.
halva, green papaya, or beetroot, how do we substitute that to the suji? Do we cut it small pieces? Do we grate it?
Oh, okay. Today the halava I use the butter because that is the texture come out the texture, and then is also is the fragrance. If you are a vegan, you can use the coconut oil. You can use coconut oil, or is other cooking coconut oil also is okay, but the taste will a little bit change. If you want to cook carrot halava, and then the portion is not the same because suji itself will absorb the water and become like a pudding, and carrot is cannot. Carrot halava is you have to cook down the milk and then cook down the sugar and then bind together and come out also is like a pudding. It's very soft also. But the, how to say, the recipe, the portion is not the same. Yeah, but the procedure more or less is the same. And then if it's carrot halva, I will put spices. Let's say is what, cinnamon powder or cardamom powder for the carrot halva, and then stir fry a little bit the spices, and then you grate the carrot, and then you cook it for 2-3 minutes, and then you put milk. You can put milk, you can put coconut milk, you can put almond milk, but the taste is not the same, but have to cook down. Then that will be cooked until the water is gone, and then you just only see the carrot or only and the curd. Give you cook with the milk, then is the milk curd. Give you cook with the almond milk, then you only also will see the almond concentrate, the almond milk, and then give you cook is the fresh coconut milk, also is the coconut curd mixed with the carrot or beetroot or green papaya. Yeah.
Mataji, some of the suji halava, they use cardamom powder, cardamom seeds, and sometimes they also use cinnamon powder or nutmeg powder. Can also be used in the suji halava because their original recipe is only nuts and raisins. Can they also use the cardamom powder, cinnamon powder, or nutmeg?
Yes, you can use the cinnamon powder, nutmeg, or the cardamom powder. I personally, that is when I cook apple halava, for sure I will use the cinnamon. Okay. Yeah. And then it's not put the cardamom seed, should be is the cardamom powder. Yes, can be very little. You give you cook like 1 cup, and then you already can serve around 15 people. So give you one family, just only 4 or 6 people, you just cook half cup. Half cup, that means is 1/4 cup of the butter. And then it's 1.5 cup of water. And come out, you see, 1.5 cup of water and half cup of the suji. Come out is already 2 cup of halava. That means 500 cc. Then it's quite a lot already. But if you have family gathering or you go to the beach, something like this, then it's 1 cup, and then you bring. It's no problem.
And it's easy also, you can make beforehand. And
yes, you can cook 1 night before, and then you put in the fridge, and next day you go to the fridge and then you just bring. Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. Brother Chalai, is that okay?
Yes, Mataji. Would the halava last long if they bring it as their pack lunch, or how?
Because it's sweet, it can lasting around 4 days if you put it in the fridge.
Yes, yes. I don't think it
Yeah,
will last
4
4
days.
days.
Because oil is already in the stomach.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So you want to show now the
Yes.
upma, the suji, but this is a different kind of way in cooking of suji. You ready for the next video?
Yeah. So the upma, yes. And yes, because that is very very good, and then is for breakfast, for dinner, it's easy and complete. Please show the upma now. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our online cooking class. I'm happy to share with you another preparation today. That is upma. This upma is good for the breakfast and also good for the dinner. That the name is upma. And then the main ingredients I want to show you now. That is the suji, or the name of semolina. And today I will cook for 1 cup, and then is the other vegetable is here. Is whatever the vegetable is left over from your fridge, we can use it. Today I choose it, that is the long beans, the bell pepper, carrot, ginger, cabbage, and broccoli and sayote. But if you just only have 2-3 kinds, it's no problem. We can start now. I want to let you know that is the cabbage. We cut like this. Actually, this one usually we will throw away. But in this cooking, or most of the soup, we can use it. We use like this. It's a very good spices. It will increase the salty taste, and the cabbage itself have a special taste. When we put cabbage in the other cooking, actually, of course, it is a sweet taste, but at the same time also have a special fragrance. I like it because it's a little bit salty. I use it is because it can increase the taste of the upma. I will use it at the same time with the ginger. Also, I will grate the ginger. Because if you're in your house, if have children, they don't like ginger, we can grate the ginger. You can like this way. Ginger is very good, and besides the taste, also can warm our body and help us to digest the food. The children usually don't like ginger because the taste is hot. So we grate it like this. We can have the taste and then have the benefit, but they cannot know. The ginger is like this. It's very, very convenient. You on all kind of cooking, you put in the soup or you put in the congee, they cannot taste it. Okay, and then the carrot also left over half in your fridge. You just get it, and then we just cook it. It's very convenient. Have vitamin C and the color. Okay, same. We like this. You see, very quick. And also is easy to cook, save time. That is the one. And then I want to introduce the broccoli. Yes, we know how to cook the broccoli, but how you cook the stem. And then in today, this preparation, I want to let you know, actually the stem also can use it. This one, you can cook with anything. Sweet corn, sayote, make one preparation. And then the stem, what you're doing, you can cut it. Peel out the skin. In Hong Kong, the vegetarian restaurant, they will put in the soup. They just boil it. The taste is very natural, you see? You can cut it slice, also can. Like this. Very convenient. And this one is, I put some little bit chili, is because for the dogs, they like strong taste, like they eat beef, deep fried fish, that taste is very strong. So I add a little bit of chili, will be nice. And then the cabbage, we cut like this, fine and easy to cook. Okay? How many we need the cabbage? 3 cups. Do you have experience that, yes, when you cooking and then somehow you cut your finger? How to avoid it? Yes, your finger put on the vegetable have to be like this. And then when you cut, your knife is like this. So will not cut your finger. Give you like this, then we'll cut your finger. Okay, it's like this. Mainly the bell pepper in this preparation is increase the color. Okay, we cut this. Okay, we can start cooking now. We start cook the vegetable first. Okay, now we put the cooking oil, 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil. And then we put mustard seed. The mustard seed will be the main spices today, 2 tablespoons. Okay, we put the mustard seed until the mustard seed is dancing. Now you can hear dancing now. Okay, the fragrance is coming out. We put the ginger. Okay, after the ginger, we put little bit of hang, 1/4 tablespoon. And then is some turmeric. Turmeric powder is mainly for this preparation is for the color. And then we have to put the stem of the cabbage first, okay? We see the cabbage stem is as a spices. We want the fragrance. Now is the green chili. Okay, after the green chili, then we can put the broccoli stem and the carrot. And then the cabbage will be 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We have cooked the vegetable properly. So we stir fry for some time, and then let the vegetable fragrance is come out, and then stir fry, let's say 1 minute. We will put 4 cups of water. Okay, now we put 4 cups of water. So let the vegetable cook for 5 minutes, and then we can put the suji. Okay, now we prepare the roasted semolina, suji. We have to roast it. Once we roasted the semolina, and then the taste will coming out. Okay. And this one is not same as the halava, have to put oil or butter. This one just roasted. no oil. And then roast it, and then make sure the taste of the semolina will be fragrant and coming out. So if you is working, oh, I don't have time, so what can I do? We roasted the semolina, it's no oil. So that means when we leave it aside and cool it down, anytime you cook halava or you cook the upma, you can use it. And then no need to roast it again. And then you can save time. If you are in a hurry, you know, like nighttime, you don't have time to cook, you just have to cut the vegetable and put water and put semolina, that's all finished. So the roasted, the semolina, this part is already done. We'll save 20 minutes. Okay, now you can see the smoke, little bit smoke is coming out. And then the semolina is more brown now. And then still have to cook some more times. Okay. 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 Okay, you see, now it's almost done. And then smoke is coming out. And then when you turn it, and then you can see is at the bottom is very quick, will be a little bit burned, very quick. So now is the time, it's done. And then actually today I want to introduce that is the celery. The celery actually is a very good combination for the vegetarian cooking because the taste is very special and then have little bit salty taste. So whatever you put is really increase the vegetable soup or your preparation. Okay, okay, you can see the vegetable soup is now ready. And then we put the celery. And then we put the beans, bell pepper. Okay, we mix it. Okay, now you can smell. It's so fantastic. The mustard seed, and then the cabbage, and then the other vegetable, the fragrance is coming out. So at that time, this time, we can put the semolina now. Okay, 1 cup of semolina, and then is 4 cups of water. Okay, we put. Okay, now the last minute, we put salt. This preparation should be taste salty, okay? One tablespoon. Maybe not enough if you like to eat vinegar, you like to eat soy sauce, then maybe not enough. We mix it properly, okay? Now it's almost the water and the semolina is absorbed together. And then now we put some black pepper. And then now we can turn off the fire. Okay, done. Now it's already done, and then we have to cover it. Make sure it's the suji and then the vegetable soup and then the water is mixed together properly and nicely. We cover it for 5 minutes. Okay, now is the time to serve the upma. Okay, we serve now. Okay, thank you very much to join us about the cooking with love and devotion. I hope that I can share with you, and please remember to cook to your family member and the one you love. See you next time.
This is wonderful, Mataji. How come I did not taste that when you had the video shoot?
Because you are too busy.
Okay. You were just there. Okay.
And then is this one, I think is when I cook the halava, someone is asked, they heard that it can lose weight. I think upma is really can lose weight because it's the oil only 2 tablespoons. So, and then also is have some vegetable, have fiber, and then the nutrition also is there.
And it's not heavy.
And then it's it's not heavy. So I think this one is if you really want have effective by lose weight, you can try this preparation.
Okay, from Kendrick, he said, Upma looks really delicious. I can already taste from the video.
Yeah,
And I
thank
can
you.
smell it too.
Yes, because that is really, really delicious because the combination, the main, the smell is come from the cabbage. Other vegetable like the chili, sinkamas. Also, you can grate it and put inside, and then that is give some sweet taste. But this preparation, the main thing is the cabbage. You can put, now is the season for radish. Also, you can put, and then any kind like the cauliflower stem. Also, you can put, but eggplant is not suitable. Eggplant is not suitable. Don't put eggplant. Okay. Yes. Other vegetable will be nice. You can put a little bit of the green leaves also, and then when you serve, you can put coriander leaf, fresh coriander leaf. Also is nice. Yeah.
From Radhacharan, good alternative for rice.
Yeah, perfectly good. You can take this and then is can be avoid the rice. Actually, rice is good for our Chinese. Is good, but we have to digest the rice properly, nicely. When you eat, actually, you can put some black pepper on the top of the rice, and then can avoid increase the air in your stomach. Yeah.
Okay, from Kendrick, just a general question for the ratio. If 1 cup of suji is to 4 cups of water, what if we use more watery veggies like sinkamas? Should we adjust the water ratio?
No need, no need, no need, because that is the upma is when you eat. That is in between, in between the rice and then the thick congee in between. But suji itself can absorb the water. So you put singamas. It's not that kind of much water. That is the mainly is for the sweet taste. No need to decrease the water.
Okay, from Jonah, what is the shelf life of semolina after roasting?
That is can be last long. You roast it properly, and then you put in the
container,
dry air dry or airtight container. Then it will be lasting, I think, months. 10 days, no problem. 2 weeks, no problem. Because the suji itself, you already roasted. But give for safe, and then you never try before, you don't know, then you can put in the fridge. But it's, for me, is no need to put in the fridge. You just have to put in the container, make sure it's dry, and make sure it's covered tight, tight it properly. Yeah.
So it's easy also for them if they want to skip rice, because they will just roast the semolina, they will just prepare vegetables, and after that they will just put the roasted semolina.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Okay, there is one more question for Kendrick. For the halava, can we also roast the suji? Or maybe he's asking if he can roast the suji before.
For him, yes, can.
Can.
If you make halava, why is it?
No.
If you make halava, you want to prepare beforehand, yes. You can make like 1 bottle of the suji. Okay, Sunday, I have time. And then I plan for this week, I want to have 1 halava and 1 upma in this week. Then you can roast it, and then
can be used.
Yeah, it can be used any cooking. Actually, is suji have another how to say, another way to use it. Can put in the pizza dough crust, yeah. And then also bread. You can put in the bread, and also you can put in the deep fried things like the tempura, like this kind of things. You can put a little bit and increase the crispy, because semolina absorb the water.
Okay, from Jonah. Dishes with cabbage spoils easily. Is it same for this dish? She's asking. She's asking, dishes with cabbage spoils easily. So is it same for this dish? So it's like if cabbage spoils easily.
Yeah. Yes. Actually, the cabbage is very is very special vegetable. You can eat raw, and then the taste is very, how to say, it's very strong. Little bit like bitter, something like this. But when you cook the cabbage properly, and then the vegetable itself, the fragrance and the sweet taste will coming out. It's okay. It's easy to cook, yes. But in the Western cooking, they also use a lot of cabbage, and then also is cooked a long time. It's really well cooked, the cabbage, because the sweet taste will coming out. Yes. That's all. Okay. Yes. No more question. No more question. So you will try. You will cook at home, please, and then let me know how is your cooking, and share your photo on the group chat and let me know. I will happy that to see you all is try to cook this preparation.
Yeah. And it's really convenient also for those who are working outside. They can have the roasted semolina, and they can just make sweet preparation for semolina or salty. It's very convenient to those who work outside.
Yes, yes. If you like the housewife, you have a job, you have children, but you have to cook something nicely. Semolina is good for substitute for you to cook semolina flour. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. Put this one.
Yes, Mataji. It was mentioned here.
Yes.
It promotes weight loss because it is keep you away from hunger, because semolina will release energy slowly. Semolina is also rich in fiber, which can um help you powerfully digest your food. Yeah. So promotes weight loss also. A lot of benefits for suji, no?
Yes, yes.
And it's easy to digest.
And also easy to digest.
It's not heavy in the stomach.
Yeah. actually also have another cooking. Give you you know, you have the vegetable soup, and then you water and put use same cooking like the upma, but you not put the vegetable. You just put the vegetable soup with the semolina, and then is the water is going down to 2 cups, and then when it mix together, when they absorb together, and then will be a little bit hot, and then at that time you can cut and pan fry, and then you have the vegetable taste, you have the salty taste, but you can pan fry. But upma you cannot pan fry. Yeah.
And this is wonderful. And thank you very much, Mataji. That was really mouth-watering, and I believe everyone is hungry already. Some will for sure try this at home, and we're excited, looking forward to see your photos. Please tag us and send it to Mataji. If you have
Yes,
more
yes,
question,
please.
yeah, you can see in the Prasadam group chat, Mother Lalita Sundari Mataji's Facebook
Yes.
Messenger. You can message her if you have questions. And if you want to request also video cooking class with authentic Chinese menu, you can ask her then. This really
Yes.
cool. This really cool, no? A Chinese Mataji teaching us how to cook Vedic cooking.
Because if the one uh, want to become a vegetarian, and then the Indian style is very good choice, very good choice. From the spices, help us to digest. At the same time, the variety is really a lot. Why? That is, they will use the beans to make sweet. Also, all kind of beans make dish, and then also is all kind the rice, make all kind of preparation like fancy rice, sweet rice, you know, and then is rice flour also can use in different kind of preparation. Actually, if you want to become a vegetarian, and then you think that is helpful for you, Indian style cooking is cannot neglect, because now you can see in the Facebook all kind of cooking spices is cannot avoid. And then also in the 17th century, yes, in the Europe they have a war. It's because of they want to get the spices market, then it's create a war. So you can see the spices is very important. And also nowadays in Europe, and also they use a lot of spices like cumin, fennel, cloves, cinnamon. They use a lot because that is also increase all kind of cooking. Yeah. Once you use the spices properly and nicely, and then your kitchen will have 100 of the recipe is you can make. You can like Yasoda Mama and cooking for Krishna is always not the same preparation. And Radharani cooking for Krishna also is always not the same preparation. So please use your cooking skill, and then to cook, and then to feed your family and your family member the belly, and then they will not interest to eat outside, because
Save
outside
money.
also they use a lot of spices, and then is preservative also. And then once you have your own style, and then the children cannot find outside, they will come back home to eat.
Yes. That's
Okay.
wonderful,
Okay, so
Mataji. That will
from
save
Kendrick,
a lot of money, no?
hope it is possible to apply as a kitchen volunteer or apprentice in the near future. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
We need more volunteers.
Yes. Once we the COVID-19 over, and then we will start the Food for Life. You are welcome to be our volunteer team.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Do you speak Chinese? Do you speak Chinese language also, KD?
You speak Chinese language?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. What I have to say?
More Hokkien.
Okay, cooking, cooking.
I suddenly forgot.
So I hope
你好，
you
你好。
Wow.
I suddenly forgot.
It's mental block.
Somehow is
I'm always a Filipino now. She can learn Tagalog, Mandarin. She
Yeah.
forgot her.
I remember that is one night you sent out the photo, and then he's asked how to cook that all kind of the Chinese,
mushroom,
yeah, ingredients.
seeds.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's wonderful. We're looking forward.
Chinese cooking is another world. You know, they really depend on the ingredients. The spices is less, and then is mainly is the depend on the ingredient itself, the taste. But anyway, I'm happy that to meet you all here.
And before we end, we are requesting everyone to
Or
open their cameras so we could have
Yes.
a
more
group
hope.
photo. Awesome. Hello.
Okay.
Everyone. For sure you're hungry and you want to try something new. I've learned that in different houses, we should make the kitchen very busy. If the kitchen is busy, everyone
Yes.
will be happy.
Yeah.
So let's have a group photo. Eyes in the camera. Hello, hello, Hare Krishna. One, two, and three. Smile. One more. One, two, three. Hare Krishna. Again, thank you very much, Lalita Sundari Mataji and
Thank
Rishama
you.
Radhika Mataji. And these videos are very
Thank
awesome,
you, Hare Krishna.
made by Janani Basprabhu. You can check out the videos um, in the YouTube channel, Prashad Attack, and also it will be posted in our group chat
Rest
and also the Brudge Cuisine page. There's a lot of there will be videos there as well. Brudge Cuisine in YouTube channel.
this, yeah, your fellow Chinese.
And hello, thank you very much, KD Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Janani Bas Prabhu,
Hare
Rahul Prabhu,
Hare
Jana
Krishna.
Mataji, Chantal Mataji, Kaiser Prabhu. You can unmute your mic to say Hare Krishna to Mother Lita. Riza Mataji, Kamala. Yeah, you're there.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Rasa
Hare
Bihari,
Krishna.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
Kanai
attending.
Krishna, Kani Navadip Chandra, Christine Mataji, Jinky,
Hi.
Fe,
Hare
and
Krishna.
Dr. Adele.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Rasbi.
Ito na yun. Ito Kamalaw.
Hi.
And Mother
Hare
Lita.
Krishna, Rasbi.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Again, tomorrow, 5:30 to 7 o'clock a.m. There's every day Japa session. 7 to 8 will be Srimad Bhagavatam podcast. And 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock, more announcement to come for Ashu and Guru Maharaj class. And 7 o'clock, no 7 o'clock for during Tuesday. See you tomorrow. And we're looking forward for more Prasadam entry. Hare Krishna. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Lailita Sundari Mataji. We're always
Hare
honored.
Krishna.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. How do you bowl?
Thank you. Thank you.
High five.
Yeah, yeah.